Hey, fierce leaders. All right, today I want to talk about consistency. I want to talk about why it matters, why it's important, and it's really not all that complicated. If I tell you to be consistent, you know what that means. I just want to put a little caveat out there. What I'm about to say, it doesn't really matter if you're doing doTERRA part-time, full-time, whatever. It doesn't. None of that matters. It's you can be consistent no matter what your goal is or how many hours you're working or any of that. Okay, none of that matters. Okay, so I think it's probably safe to say that many of you in this group would admit to expending some energy or some mental space, even myself sometimes I feel this way, into not being that person. Okay, so there's a lot of things that person does. One of us, or I bet one of the pictures in your brain is probably, let's picture your friend on social media who is all over the place, posts a lot about their network marketing business and then doesn't post anything, and then maybe 5 months later posts about another network marketing business and then does a lot of posting and then maybe not so much. And I hate to speak negatively about somebody, but that doesn't really leave a good taste in somebody's mouth. There's no consistency there. There's no follow through. And imagine how the customers of that person feel in light of all the moving around and all the moving parts and the lack of consistency. Not really great. And that can manifest itself. Inconsistency is not just in social media posting. It could be in your interacting with your customers or whatever. But my point is this: you need to be consistent with what you're doing. If that means I want your customers to know, hey, I can expect to hear from my doTERRA person quarterly, and they're going to share a new tip about an oil with me. They're going to check in and say, hey, do you need any supplies? How are you doing? How are your oils? And touch base with them. Hey, so I got distracted because I was thinking of EB's cute face. Okay, so consistency is super important. So pick what you're going to do and be good at it and be consistent at it. If it's doing videos, then do the videos consistently. Even if that's once every 4 months, maybe that's once a week, maybe that's once a day. Be consistent. Your customers, the people that you're caring for, need to know that they can depend on you and know this is when my doTERRA person is going to show up and how my doTERRA person is going to show up, and they are going to care for me and they are going to be there. Okay, that is so important. We talk in this group often about remaking people's perceptions of network marketing. And we're doing that in many different ways, but I'm begging you, something really important to do is to just be consistent. And again, that doesn't matter if you're doing part-time, full-time, or if your goal is presidential, diamond, or elite. It does not matter. Do what you say you're going to do and show up and have integrity and be there. That's just what I wanted to say. That's what I've been reflecting on and thinking about, like what is something like that's really important across the board, and it's consistency. Okay, I don't have this all figured out. I don't know that anybody does, but if this is your goal, this is a really good goal to have. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to show up for my people. I'm going to care for them well. So put pen to paper and figure out what that looks like for you, and then stick to it. Carve out the hours that you need to do it. Put it on your calendar and love people well and consistently. People need somebody that they can depend on. There's not a whole lot you can depend on in this world. Okay? All right. That is what I have to say. Keep using your oils, keep loving people, keep helping people love their oils, all of that good stuff. And we'll just journey on this crazy path together. All right, thanks everybody.